He's the angry video game nerd.
The 90s was arguably one of the best times for video games. You had so many new consoles coming out, and with junk food being popular and already advertising to kids, they decided to jump on the bandwagon and start making their own video games. Most food companies just stuck to TV commercials, Got Milk, Fruit Stripe Gum, Lunchables, and of course Mentos, the fresh maker. Those companies didn't have to make video games, but guess who did? Cheetos, McDonald's, and Domino's Pizza, who created Yo! Noid. What's the deal with the Noid? What kind of drugged-up fever dream spawned this mutilated mascot monstrosity? It's a creepy guy wearing a red rabbit suit. And why does he ruin pizzas? What were they thinking? Most junk food games were just a bunch of business bull from the wasted imaginations from all the corporate fat cats. So, get out your pooper scooper and let's dig out this slitter of a game. Whoa! What the You scared the out of me. Not this actual Listen, I gotta play this game. You gotta get out of here. Huh? What? Drink? How do you play drink? What kind of title is that? The back is in Japanese, and the side has the title in Japanese, and then the other side has it in English. Pepsiman. Pepsiman?
Pepsiman! Pepsiman!
Pepsiman?
Pepsiman!
Okay, so Pepsiman is this weird T-1000 looking Japanese Pepsi mascot who helps people by magically turning things into Pepsi. In all his TV commercials, he's a bumbling idiot who stumbles around, smashes into windows, and transforms into a cactus? Even though he was only marketed in Japan, all his commercials take place in the USA. He even starred in his own video game, and was also featured as an unlockable character in the Japanese version of Fighting Vipers for the Sega Saturn. To unlock him, all you gotta do is lose the first fight. Never seen that before. You lose to unlock a character? Well, thanks, Pepsiman. That's very interesting, but I have other junk food games I could play, like Cool Spot. Oh, come on. Oh, well, I could always play Chester Cheetah. Oh, well, how about, Big Bumpin'? Oh, man. How about, Kool-Aid Man? Damn it, you silly I don't want to play Pepsi Man. Okay, jeez. I'll play Pepsi Man. Well, in the chance that you were looking forward to Cool Spot or Yo! Noid, can't play them because they're all Pepsi Man now. Everything I want to play is Pepsi Man. Yeah, well, I guess let's pop this corporate in. The intro starts with this live-action cutscene of a guy buying a Pepsi. As he drinks it, you hear the shrill shriek of Pepsi Man set to surf music. And then he stares into the can. Okay, so is Pepsi Man in the can now? I don't even get it. I mean, this is stupid. I'm not playing it. Okay, I'll play it. Next, we see Pepsi Man running down a street to nowhere as he crashes face first into the game's logo. What the hell's wrong with this mascot? Chester Cheetah was cool. Cool Spot had cool in his name. But Pepsi Man, he's not cool at all. He doesn't make me want to drink a Pepsi. Makes me want to drink a beer. What? I said it makes me want to drink a beer. Oh, come on. All right. Wow, that's a lot of Pepsi. I bet his bowel movements are like tar and colon foam.
Hey, let's start the game!
So the first level starts off with Pepsi Man meeting a truck driver with a flat tire.
There are a bunch of people gathered in front of the vending machine. They want Pepsi! And the word is that they're just about to riot.
Really? They'll riot? Why is Pepsi such a big deal here? Is that one vending machine the only place to get a Pepsi in this town? I mean, there's Pepsi everywhere. It's laying all over the streets. You can get one anywhere. So Pepsi Man runs around collecting Pepsi while dodging cars, pedestrians, pogo jackhammer chuds, and this garbage man who's being an Look, they wait for him at the intersection and then start launching garbage out the truck. Pepsi Man doesn't give any either. He'll run right through your house. Hell, he'll even run right into you and send you flying through your kitchen wall. That guy's probably dead. This part reminds me of the chase scene in Raising Arizona, but instead of Nicolas Cage, it's Pepsi Man, and instead of Huggies, it's Pepsi's. Here, you crash through a shed and end up with a trash can on your head, which makes your controls opposite. Yeah. Finally, I get to the end of the level and he buys a Pepsi from a vending machine. Why don't the people go to this one at the Kid and Kid store instead of riding like a bunch of Pepsi-crazed freaks? And why does Pepsi Man buy a Pepsi when he just collected 94 Pepsis? And why can't I go one damn sentence without saying Pepsi? That's enough for me. This game's too monotonous. Oh, dude, your breath. It smells like tooth decay. Here, have some Mentos. Wow. That worked. Thanks to Mentos.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Well, it. I'll just keep going. So in level 2, there's this radical skateboard part. It sucks. The controls feel stiff and one hit kills you. I guess it makes sense. If you were riding a skateboard down the hills and crashed into a trolley, you'd be dead. Now a moving company's trying to kill Pepsi Man too? They're just driving with the truck wide open, launching furniture at him. That's someone's furniture! Imagine if you hire a moving company to load up all your furniture and you get to the new house and then it arrives, the van is empty and you're like, hey, where the hell's all my furniture? And they say, oh yeah, we saw Pepsi Man on the way over and we had to just chuck it all at him. Yeah, that'll be $500. So finally, you make it to the rioters who are going ape by this Pepsi machine. This one's at a different Kid and Kid store, and this one lady's biting her shirt or something, and this guy's Pepsi Man gives them Pepsi, and all is well. That is, until the Pepsi truck smashes into you, sending you into a Pepsi billboard with a giant Pepsi can that rolls after you, Indiana Jones style. Now I'm being chased. Yeah, this time I'm running towards the camera instead of away. Way to shake up the gameplay there. I hate this. I wish I had something wittier to say, but there's really nothing. I mean, this game is just mindless brain waste. It's an advertisement that's meant to push processed poison out of Pepsi Man's.
Speak of the devil, you're back. What's that you got there? That's not Pepsi. That's a Rolling Rock. An actual Rolling Rock. You know what? Pepsi Man's actually pretty cool. Cheers, buddy. This isn't Rolling Rock. It's not even beer. This is Crystal Pepsi. And it's old. Like, what is this, from the 90s? It's all flat. You know what? You, your and your game is Pepsi Man! Have a Pepsi.
No thanks.
Next stage.
So the next part, you gotta get to the top of a burning building. The firefighter can't get first aid to them in time, so of course, you bring them Pepsi. Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll help all the people trapped on the roof of a burning building. Yeah, treat their burns with some Pepsi. Thanks to Pepsi Man. This level is horrifying. It's like society's final days, brought to you by Pepsi. This guy here smashes his car into a brick wall and explodes, but Pepsi Man just runs by. That guy's probably dead, but I gotta get those people Pepsi! So after traversing this urban hellscape, you get to this truck that keeps launching barrels. Yeah, I guess Donkey Kong's in there, and he hates Pepsi Man as much as I do. After that, you get to the most unsafe construction zone ever. Girders are falling apart, sections of the bridge are missing, these guys are just swinging metal beams, and the bulldozers are just spinning around. What's happening here? Pepsi Man stops to buy yet another Pepsi and falls into one of my most hated video game cliches ever. The sewer level. This is where the graphics really shine. It's so dark that you can't see where you're going. There's pitfalls everywhere, and the only reason I know they're there is because I fell into them 50 times. I feel like it'd be easier in real life to run through a sewer and collect Pepsi. Right here, I swear, you have no choice but to get hurt by this wall. There's no way to pass it, and even when you do, there's a narrow path you need to hit, or else you're starting over. Another part that's bull is the subway section. I don't know what to do. There's a train coming right at you with no time to avoid. I tried dodging it, but I get killed every time. Then, after restarting the level like 12 times, I accidentally found the dash function. Yeah, hitting up and square lets Pepsi Man dash. How was I supposed to know that? On the control screen, it only shows slide and jump. Maybe it says it in the book, but it's all Japanese. At the rate I'm going, I'll probably learn Japanese before I finish this game. Who's calling? Oh, come on, nobody's calling you! Hello?
Hello, is Pepsiman there?
Oh, I guess it is for you.
No, don't give him the phone. You need to listen to me very carefully. You need to get out of there. Pepsiman is evil. He wants nothing more.
Oh, come on, don't you know how hard it is to find a good phone like this? So finally I reach the burning building and give the poor stranded people some Pepsi. Then I get chased by the truck from the Enter Sandman music video. It's basically the same as the giant Pepsi can from the first level, just a bit harder. Eventually Pepsi Man turns down the road as the truck smashes through a building. It seems like no one in this world has value for human life. Just mother Pepsi. Look at that. The truck smashes into something, and Pepsi Man pays no mind and just keeps on running like Forrest Gump.
Pepsi for TV game.
Not video game? TV game? I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, from now on, I'm the angry TV game nerd. Here we go, on to the next disaster that requires Pepsi. This time it's a mother plane crash. Jeez, there's lots of tragedy in this game. Thankfully, all the people are okay, but they need their Pepsi, damn it. So, you guessed it, more running. It's the same thing over and over. This time you're going down a highway with traffic coming on both sides, which begs the question, why doesn't Pepsi Man just run on the side of the road? There's trucks, motorcycles, buffalo, and a bunch of rocks rolling, but no rolling rocks. You get to the end and Pepsi Man, once again, buys a Pepsi at a vending machine. You know, Pepsi Man is a rather sad tale. Pepsi Man can make Pepsi for everybody except himself. This next stage is a nightmare. After beating the desert, you run through the mine where you can't see shit. How is anyone supposed to play this? There's pits everywhere, but good luck seeing them. It doesn't help that if you get a game over, you have to run through the desert part again. You're gonna be here for a bit. Each time I'd get a little further and then die at whatever came next. This part is like really having to and knowing the next rest stop isn't for 200 miles. So about an hour later, when I happen to do less enough, I finally deliver those poor plane crash victims their Pepsi. And of course, another chase level. This time I want you to guess who chases Pepsi Man, because it makes no sense. Is it Buffalo? Nope, nice try. Motorcycles? Keep guessing. Rolling rocks? No again. This time you get chased by a giant tumbling mass of logs.
Pepsi for pizza.
Pepsi for pizza? Yeah, actually a pizza would be pretty good right about. Oh, thanks. I hate you. Okay, so thankfully we're on to the final level, Pepsi City, a dystopian urban sprawl that should pose as a warning of rampant consumerism. It's a place that's completely comprised of advertisements. Imagine if Roddy Piper wore the sunglasses from They Live Here. His head would explode. Honestly, seeing all these Pepsi logos and playing this game is doing the exact opposite of making me want a Pepsi. It makes me want not a Pepsi. So this time the computer at the Pepsi factory has gone haywire, and without Pepsi Man's help, there'll be a world shortage of Pepsi. So Pepsi Man must run! You're gonna die here a ton of times. This is a culmination of all the frustrating bullshit and then some. This has to be the most unhealthy city in the world. It's no wonder people are keeled over on the side of the street. How about drink some water? That might help. One thing I don't understand is why every sign in this game falls off when Pepsi Man gets near it. Are the signs sentient creatures bent on inconveniencing Pepsi Man? Everything is so precise for such a piece of game. It took me the same amount of time to beat the stage than every other stage combined. I game overed 13 times. Each continue, you get 4 lives. Plus, I died 3 more times before I finally passed it. Maybe I just suck, maybe the game sucks, maybe we both suck, but either way, that's too much suckage going around. This last section, you can't hit anything or you're dead, and you only have a few seconds to do it. But finally, I've made it to the computer core, and the world can have their precious Pepsis. Onward to the last chase level. This time it's another giant Pepsi can that falls off 2 columns. Seriously, Pepsi City and the rest of the world for that matter needs to find a decent structural engineer. Everything's falling apart. This time the can just falls for no reason. What if a regular person happened to walk under this thing? There'd be lawsuits out the ass. This last level is like the log one, except it's a Pepsi can that gives birth to baby Pepsi cans that try to trip you. When you beat it, the TV game guy flips his the credits roll, and then he has to piss because of the ungodly amount of Pepsi he's consumed.
Excuse me.
Beating it unlocks Classic Pepsi Man and Free Play mode if you want to play through and collect all the Pepsis. I say, however, that, good riddance, the end. Well, that's Pepsi Man. I'm not going to play it again as Classic Pepsi Man or unlock other bull or whatever, so I'm done. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, I finally found you!
Oh, come on. How do these keep getting in here? Wait a minute. Do I know you?
Pepsi for TV game.
Oh, you're the Pepsi TV game guy. Hey, why do you say TV game instead of video game?
There's no time to explain that now. I'm here to finally destroy that menace. Pepsi Man. That's right. Back it off. Okay, I bought us some time. Pepsi Man has to be stopped. He's pure evil, and he'll stop at nothing until the entire universe is Pepsi.
That's very interesting. Like I give a Though, can we talk about this TV game thing?
Don't you get it? He will stop at nothing and take away everything you love, everything you cherish and care about, and turn it into Pepsi. He gets you hooked and slowly destroys your life. There was a time when my refrigerator was jam-packed with wholesome, nutritious foods, lettuce, almond milk, tofu-flavored tofu. And that was all taken away and turned into Pepsi. He turned my dog into Pepsi! And you remember all those cans strewn about in the living room? Some of those aluminum cans were my wife and my children. I had to sell the scrap from my can family just to pay for their funeral. He broke me. He destroyed me. He ruined me.
Yeah, I understand. He turned my beer into Pepsi.
You gotta help me, nerd. You gotta help me. Help me avenge my family.
Okay. Well, how do we stop him?
I'm glad you asked. I've been working on a secret weapon for 2 decades, and I've hidden it in the one place he'd never look. Behind you!
You hit it behind me?
No! Ah!
The TV guy! You saved me! Are you okay, man?
Does it look like I'm okay? Ah! I'm turning into Pepsi! Run! Nerd! Get to the factory! Go!
The factory? Factory. Of course, this factory. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, of course, the fresh maker. Well, I'm dead. Nerd! Holy.
I need a vacation.
Well, that explains the t-shirt. Is he dead?
That's orange soda. You ever mix cola and orange soda? Germans love it. They call it spezi. It's disgusting. He's terminated.
It's over.
No, not yet. There's still one more Pepsi Man remaining.
Really?
And it must be destroyed also.
Oh, can you at least tell me what that Pepsi for TV game thing means?
Actually, I don't remember any of that. My brain is literally just chunks of Pepsi now. Here. Use these chains to lower me down into the orange soda so I can die a real cinematic-like death. The death I deserve. A hero.
Pepsi for funerals.